I'm Jake, and I do this because it works. I'm going to use a couple of basic guitar chords, a C, a G, and also an F. I'm going to use a bar chord. There's other ways to do it. I'm going to add some breath as I strum these chords, and I'm going to use a song which melts away the stress. It's Ween, Roses Are Free. Let's get into it. Take a piece of tinsel and put it on the tree. Don't believe the florist when he tells you that the roses are free. Hey, so first things first, this is not about me teaching you how to play Ween, Roses Are Free, although I will be referencing those chords in that song throughout this tutorial. This is about finding a way to reduce stress and anxiety and de-escalating with your guitar, mainly by strumming some relatively basic chords and by breathing throughout the whole process. So you know what else is free? Your breath. Now part of me gets mildly annoyed. I go, it can't be that easy. And it's not that easy, but it is relatively simple. For this channel, I'm focusing in on how to use your breath, provided that you can breathe, while also strumming guitar, and you can de-escalate and find a calm state of mind. That to me is where it's at. It wasn't too long ago where my son said, "Dad, remember when you used to lay in bed all day?" And I thought about it and I was like, is he exaggerating? But he is not. So I know what it's like to have severe anxiety. Good news is that is now gone. This is not about me bragging. This is about me sharing happiness. And if you know what anxiety is like, and if you are pinned down by it, then you know where I'm coming from. If you break free from that, then there's no way in hell you're going to keep that a secret. And if you find something that makes you happy, then you need to share that with us also. That's the deal. That's how we help each other, okay? So let's get into it. For this tutorial, the cool thing is it's a C chord and a G chord and an F chord, which I use the bar, but I know there's a F shape that's very similar to the C shape. And if this is my C, the F is like one down. You have to bar those first two notes there. One other cool thing about this is you can palm mute, use the palm to mute the strings while kind of chopping away at the strum. And this can be a basic up to down strum. So it'd be like up to down. As you pick up intensity, then you can release the palm a little bit. Got a stressful day? All right then, let's palm mute the hell out of this thing. And it works. Of course, you have to tie in your breath with it. It's kind of like... And with this song by Ween, Roses Are Free, you know, the pressure's building through the verse, which is just the C, G, F, and then it releases when they bust into the G, A minor, B flat, B, and C. And I am a big proponent of the bar chords. I like it because I can like squeeze it. It's like powerful. There's other ways to do it, open chords, but I don't like them. So I'm sticking here. As I get back into the sole purpose of this channel and these tutorials about reducing anxiety, maybe even recovering from trauma by using guitar, I'm thinking about how to wean off of the coping mechanisms I used to use in attempt to manage stress, anxiety, and recover from trauma. I don't know if you're familiar with Ween or this song, but if you get into what the song really means, I mean, the lyrics are so silly. Take a piece of tinsel and put it on the tree. that whole verse about carving melon and getting in your car and living in the brave and the free, it's about living a superficial life. And then, of course, when they bust into the chorus, don't believe the florist when they tell you that the roses are free. Roses are a symbol of beauty, something of, value. Don't believe people when they say it's easy or it's free. This technique is simple, but it's not easy. I mean, breathing sounds easy, but of course, you know that if you have stress anxiety, it's not. What you have to do is be consistent. You got to come back often, and then you have to maintain a routine that helps you replace the easy things. I mean, it is easy for me to pick up and to, escape, but then I'm back where I started from. You know what I mean? And that's not where the value is. That's not the roses. That would be the creeping Charlie, or what's the worst flower I can think of? Poison ivy. No thanks. Let's get into some cool techniques, and then we'll sign out and see if you can apply it, all right? In a previous video, I talked about using this to replace this. Guess what? Do it again. With this C chord, as you can see when you set up the C chord, you're using that finger, and as I'm filling in the blanks in between the chords, I'm using that same technique, and I'm keeping an eye on it because I'm going to replace it with this. And as I slide up, boom, I replaced it. I slide up again, boom, I replaced it. And now, as I replace it, this is my anchor. And since this is my anchor, I don't really need to know the notes. To be honest with you, I don't know the notes. I can figure them out here in a second, but not going there. I'm trying to reduce stress here. And so, some days I'm like with it and I'm sharp and I'm like, oh, wait, what is it? Oh, that's a D? Oh, cool. So if that's a D, oh, that's a G? Oh, if that's a G, then this must be an A. But I'm not doing that right now. What I'm doing is just a simple technique to replace my ring finger with my index finger, and then I can climb. With my other videos, I'm talking about like slide, climb, and tag. You can play tag with your fingers. You can play tag. This one's it, but then you tag in this one, and then you repeat that pattern. And if you want a little bonus challenge, see how far you can go before it starts to sound crappy. Here's what I mean. That happens to be a C, and that's a C way up here. And you could do the same thing when they get into the, I guess it would be the chorus or pre-chorus with the G. Uh-oh, there's a bend in there. That'll be another video, I suppose. But for the sake of this video, strum those chords while breathing, and then try some of the previous techniques of slide, hammer, slide, replace, and of course, be good to yourself. And breathe, and come back often. All right? And don't believe the florist when they tell you that there's an easier way. It doesn't have to be easy. It just has to be consistent. All right, see you in the next one.